Hello, hello, namaste. This is me, Diara. Welcome to my channel. This is another pick a card reading, timeless as all my readings are. And this is about your person. Could be also about your situation, even if it's not about a specific person. And where you're at right now and what there is to see about the current energy. Okay, so this can be about love. I know that for the majority of you, it is about a specific person, but for those who are not so much interested in love, this could also be about a specific situation. Okay, so you can just substitute person with situation, so to say, if that makes sense to you. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty much it. So let's get started. You can choose between those three piles over here, number 1, number 2, number 3, and as always, you find all the timestamps and all other information about me and how to get a personal reading in the description box down below, okay? So make your choice. If you're not done yet, feel free to press the pause button. You're not in a hurry, but it should be a choice that's intuitively made, okay? Don't you think about it too much. Just go with your gut feeling, okay? And if you have chosen pile number 1, let's get started with you. So first of all, we will see where's your person at right now? And what kind of person are you dealing with in the first place? Okay. So we have 9 of coins here, the Hermit, and 7 of Pentacles. So this person, pile number 1, is a hard worker. This is a workaholic. This is someone who has everything pretty well together, you know, when it comes to money, their career, their finances. They are probably self-employed, have their own company that they are dealing with, employees, you know, all the stuff that comes along when you are self-employed. And this is what I do see here for this person. For sure, this is a hard worker and a goal-getter. This is someone who's very dedicated to what they do. They are passionate about what they do. And this is probably what you like about them. You want someone who's like that. If this is not about love, I'm trying not to mix that so much up here because this is probably more confusing than helping. But just saying that if this is not about a person, the situation that you are currently dealing with definitely has to do with your job and finances. Okay. This person is also a loner, you know, someone who is not so easy to read and to understand. Someone, you know, like the Hermit is showing us that this person, how can I say it? Yeah, is someone who's a little bit secretive, not in a malicious way though. Okay, it's not that they are purposely trying to deceive you, but they are not showing their real face to everyone. For a reason. I think this person has good reasons to do so. Maybe they are a little bit popular and famous in their village, you know, and in their field that they are working with. And so they also have to keep up, you know, like the prestige. This is also a little bit PR that you are doing here. And yeah, this is maybe a people pleaser. But first and foremost, I see that this person is having a lot of work right now, is dealing with their work in a very passionate way. As I said, a goal-getter, very dedicated, and someone who always wants more and more and more, and is definitely not afraid of making the effort. Someone who's always thinking about new ideas, new projects, new ways how to get even more successful and stuff like that, you know. Could be also that this person is a little bit in and out every now and then. You know, someone who's pretty fast when it comes to being excited about a new idea. But then, you know, like when they wake up the other day, could be that sometimes they're like, oh, you know what? No, not really. Yes, I know I said yes yesterday, but today I'm go with a no. You know what I mean? Maybe not extremely like that. Because if you would be like that, always, you can't be so successful and popular, and this person definitely is successful, whatever they're doing, but this is a very successful person and someone who knows how to get money. You know, this is definitely someone who is pragmatic and a slow moving energy I'm seeing here. This is probably an earth sign. We know that Pentacles is speaking about earth, the element of earth, which is always speaking about slow grow. Okay, so this is a thinker. The Hermit and the Seven of Pentacles together, this is definitely a thinker. Someone who's good with mathematics and, you know, like all the fixed sciences. But as soon as it comes and whenever it's about feelings and emotions, they are a little bit, overwhelmed, and they don't know really how to deal with it. And this is probably why you come to pick a card readings, because this person is so secretive and not speaking about their emotions. They may be speaking about a lot of things, like the whole long day, very passionate and whatnot. But as soon as it is about feelings and emotions, you can't get them anymore. Okay. This is what this person is all about and where this person is. Dealing with their career, with their finances, thinking about new ways how to become even more successful, probably traveling a lot, and a loner. I do see this person is someone who is walking their path all by themselves, at least more or less. I mean, when you have a company and you are running a business, of course, you need other people who are supporting you, helping you, keeping up with everything. You can't do it all by yourself. But first and foremost, this is a person who walks their path. And when you agree to walk with them, it's good. If you don't agree, it's also good for them. Like they will do it anyways, if you know what I mean. So now let's see, are there any feelings for you? Yeah, this is the love reading for most of you. So, are there any feelings? Separation, engagement, and unrequited love. Honestly spoken, I don't see that this person has romantic feelings. I mean, the separation card and the unrequited love card is pretty much straightforward, to be honest with you. I know we have the engagement card here speaking about, your love life is reaching a new level, but you can reach a new level by understanding that there is no such a thing as love in the play here. A separation is most of the time, especially if it's not something that you want. I mean, if you are the one who wants to break up, it's something else. But if you are the one who's being left out in the cold and who's being rejected, a separation is always something painful and always something that we are trying to avoid. Yes, I mean, we are humans. We're not made of steel. We have feelings. And if someone is rejecting us, whether this is love related or not, this can also be about job or friendship, then this is always something painful and something that's not so easy to handle with. I mean, probably we are putting on a poker face when we are acting like, hey, I can deal with it, I can cope with it, this is not so bad and it's all good for me. But the reality deep down inside looks most of the times different, right? But as I have to go with what I'm getting here, I must tell you that for you, pile number 3, I really don't see that there is love here in the play. I don't see you being together, definitely not with the separation card, but I do see that there is a chance for you getting over it. Probably you already know or you already feel that, hey, I don't really think that this person feels it for me. And although this is still probably a little bit painful to listen to my words and to listen to this reading, at least now you know. And now you can move forward if you want to. I mean, sure, you can stay in the energy and sure, you can keep up all your hopes and dreams and illusions. This is your decision, right? It's all based on free will. But I feel that this person is dealing so much with themselves that for right now, I don't see them being in love with you or having a crush on you or things like that. Okay. And this is probably why you can't read this person, because there is nothing to read. I know this sounds probably very harsh and blunt, but this is what I get. Okay. Let's get a clarification though, to be very sure about it. Are there any feelings? Is there something like love, energy here for you when it comes to this person? Pile number one. Knight of Coins. Yeah, again, slow moving energy. Maybe one day this person will discover that there could be something more between you and them, but this may take ages, right? This may take very long, because this person, really, this is a slow-moving person. We have so many pentacles here in the spread. Really, this is someone who needs a lot of time and who's thinking about stuff a lot. Probably they feel like you don't need them anyways. Yeah, probably they feel like, yeah, or they, let me say it in another way. Maybe they haven't even really thought about you and them being together as a couple. Maybe they do see you only as a co-worker or a colleague or a friend or someone they like to do sports with or whatever. I don't know in what, like in what ways you guys are dealing with each other and whether this person already knows you or not. But I feel that, I don't know, there is some kind of separation and yeah, unrequited love. I mean, we can turn it around as many times as we want to, trying to avoid to see the truth, but the truth is the truth, right? You can reject it, you can deny it, but it's still the truth. And for you, pile number one for today, currently, I must say that I don't see any romantic feelings for you here. Maybe they are appreciating your work. Maybe they are respecting you, and all the good stuff here. But love, no. The chemistry is simply not strong enough. Maybe it's enough for friendship. Maybe it's enough for working together, doing projects together, creating something together. Probably this is in the play, but love, no. The energy is simply not strong enough. Maybe they are already taken anyways. And maybe you know this. Maybe they are in a long relationship already, or maybe they are probably even married, right? The good news for you, pile number one, let's finish with some good news here, that your love life can reach a higher level. You can get over this person if you are willing to make the effort and if you are willing to really open up your eyes and to see the truth. Whenever you are ready to do so, it doesn't have to be right away. Maybe you need a little longer, let's say a few weeks, until you are willing to swallow this pill and to accept this truth. Once you've done that, I do see you accelerating into higher levels and energies. Okay, this is the good news for you. So what should you do? I already gave you some kind of advice, but what exactly should you do here when it comes to this person? Yeah, the Star card and deep knowledge. I tell you, this is a karmic situation. I tell you, Spirit is speaking to you here, and they want you to understand that sometimes it's like that. Sometimes we fall in love with people because we do put them kind of on a pedestal. Maybe you are really adoring, admiring this person for whatever it is that they have gained and achieved in their, especially when it comes to the job situation. Maybe this is your boss even. Maybe this is a supervisor or something like that. Maybe this is your yoga teacher, or I don't know, maybe an athlete, and you are really admiring them for whatever they are doing because you feel like, hey, I want to be like that. I can learn so much from this person. And this is good. This is all good. And this is where the attraction comes from. But I don't really see you meant to be a couple together. Okay, let me put it that way. And this is nothing bad. It may sound bad. It may sound a little bit, I don't know, disappointed for you today here, but I tell you, this is nothing bad. I tell you, there is someone else waiting for you out there. Your karma is leading you into a specific direction. Probably this person is part of your karma, but not in the way that you thought they would be part of it. You probably thought that, hey, there could be love in the play and there could be something between us, because the attraction from your side is so strong. But this person, no, they have their own destiny and you have yours. And I tell you, whenever you are willing to understand that and to accept that, you will move forward and energy is going to speed up for you in your favor, okay? So don't you think this is a bad news to you? It probably is some kind of bad news that, okay, they are not in love with me. Well, I thought there would be, but okay, now I know better. But it's not bad news. It's not bad news. Universe and spirit, they are guiding you. They are watching you. And always remember that somewhere out there is your soulmate, and your soulmate, they are not able to see past you, if you know what I mean. If this person would be in love with you, if this person wanted to be with you, they would have pursued you already. They would have asked you out. They would have been searching for your nearness, you know, they would be trying to be close to you and they would try to, make it happen. If there would be something like love or attraction, as I told you, there may be friendship and very good energies when it comes to love. Maybe you guys fit together like gloves when it comes to job. Yeah, maybe you are a singer and there are a songwriter, so to say. This is just an example. I know not everyone is a singer, not everyone is a songwriter, but I'm speaking here in a metaphorical way, if you know what I mean, okay? And probably this is something like that. Maybe they run a yoga studio and you are a yoga teacher, you know? Maybe I don't know. I think, you got it. And the thing is that you both have your own karmas and destinies. And yes, you've met for a reason, but not because they wanted you to be together as a love couple. Okay, there are other reasons. And if you're interested in what reasons are there, why have you met this person and whatnot, then deep knowledge, go with your gut feeling, meditate. Step into silence, because the more silent you become, the more you can hear, as they say. And it's true. If you are willing to make the effort to understand, then you will receive all the answers. But we should not forget that just because we sit down once for 10 minutes trying to get answers from spirit, it doesn't mean that it's happening right away. Probably you have to sit down for a week, every day, 10 minutes until you are getting answers. Do you know what I mean? I think oftentimes we are very impatient and we sit down once, we think we will receive answers, and when it's not happening, then we're like, okay, then not. Okay, and then we lose temper, but we should give it another try and another try. Sit down maybe for a week, every single day, just 5 or 10 minutes, and then it's happening. The magic will unfold, you know, slowly, but surely. Okay, so this is it for pile number 1. I hope you could resonate and it helps you. So you know where you're at with this person. And let's move on to pile number 2 people here. Okay? So if you have chosen pile number 2, what kind of person are we speaking about and where they're at right now? Generally spoken. Abundance, 10 of coins, the Joker, and 7 of cups. This is a free-spirited person for sure. This is a free spirit, someone who likes to travel, someone who is thinking outside the box. Maybe they look a little bit different. Maybe they live outside the box. Maybe they live in a trailer. Maybe, I don't know, they have been everywhere already. They've lived in LA, New York, Budapest, Shanghai, you know. This is a traveler. This is a free-spirited person. Someone who is definitely not working from 9 to 5. This is what I'm feeling. This is a person, money is not so important to them. Yes, they know, of course, everyone needs money. You need money in order so you can travel the world, and in order so you can pay your flight tickets and your rent and whatnot and your food and everything. But generally spoken, this person is not so much interested in money. Okay, this is someone who has other values and longings, desires when it comes to love and life. This is someone who believes. This is someone who definitely knows that there is something else, not only the things that are visible to the eye, but other things, invisible things, you know, like things that you can only feel. This is a person who believes in God, in spirit, however you want to call it. This is also a little bit a dreamer. Okay, could be Pisces. I'm hearing Pisces here. I'm hearing Aquarius. You know that I'm not an astrologist, so don't you get too much into the signs, but I'm just hearing those two signs, okay? So a little bit of dreamer. Maybe this is also the thing with the money, you know, maybe they are not so much into hard work, if you know what I mean, yeah? This is someone who has probably a little bit, yeah, issues when it comes to money. The money is currently running through their fingers, you know, yeah, but again, this person has as other values and beliefs. This person is living outside the box. And yeah, someone who has visions. This is an idealist, you know, someone who has dreams, someone who is maybe into good stuff like helping homeless people or disabled people. You know, this is probably someone, yeah, I don't know, who is doing good stuff for free, voluntarily, you know, someone who works for free, which is good and not good, you know. It's a curse and a blessing at the same time if you're like that. If you're a person like that, if you are someone who is thinking outside the box and who is not so much into career and finances and everything, yeah, it is a curse and a blessing at the same time. Especially these days, you know, but because these days, I mean, we all need money. We may admit it or not, but at the end of the day, we need money. It's not that we all have to become a millionaire. This is not what I'm saying, but we need money. I mean, it's simple as that, right? And this is probably a little bit an issue for this person, you know, like the thing with the money. And I would say that be a little bit careful about helping them out with money. I'm not saying that this person is using you in a malicious way. Yeah, but if this is someone who is every now and then asking you for money, you should be a little bit careful with it, okay? So when it comes to love, pile number 2 people, do they have romantic feelings? Codependency and deception. Not good. Not good. Let's get a clarification. I tell you, be careful with money. Passion. Yeah, this is probably a person that it's very hard for you to resist this person because you feel it. You feel passion, you feel attracted. This person is probably someone that you feel very much attracted to, and it is probably pretty hard to resist this attraction and this passion that's going on between you and them. But the deception card and the codependency card, pile number 2 people, I have to be honest with you, sorry, but I mean, you see it yourself, right? These are not good cards. I mean, you can turn it either way, you know, like trying to deny it, trying to read it in a weird, different way. So in order, it's a little bit more positive. But at the end of the day, we are speaking about deception here. The deception is like the devil card, so to say. Yeah, there is some kind of negative energy in the play, definitely. Maybe once again, not in a malicious way. I'm not saying that this person is purposely hurting you or cheating on you or taking your money. Probably for some cases, for some of you, this is the case. Yeah. I mean, we have those situations out there. Let's face it. Some people get used or are used by others. Yeah. Some people are going through abuse. Some people are going through bad situations. Yeah. And if this is the case for you, get help. Okay. Get help, step out of it. This is a dreamer. This is someone that you can't rely on. Okay. This is always someone who is short on money, who is not working in a, you know, in a normal way, so to say. Yeah. So they will always deal with finances and stuff like that. You have to probably help them out. You have to step in. You have to take care for your household, your apartment, the rent and whatnot, if you would be with them. Just metaphorically spoken, hypothetically spoken, if you know what I mean. So you have to be careful a little bit with this person. Maybe this person is just not ready yet for something committed and something fixed and long-term. Maybe this person is, you know, like a man-child, as we say. Do you know what a man-child is? It's a child in the body of a man. Probably sex is good, the attraction is there, you know, the chemistry, the glitter and everything. You feel attracted to them and whatnot, and you like this free spirit mind of them. But still, I tell you, be a little bit cautious with this person, okay? You know that I have only your highest well-being in mind. I'm not saying that in order to hurt you or to assault you or something. So please don't get mad with me. I'm just the messenger here, okay? It's not because of me that this person has to be dealt with in a little bit of cautious way. This is all about the person. Yeah, it's not my fault. So don't you feel triggered or offended by this message in no way, please, okay? Codependency and deception, not a good combination, okay? So what is Spirit asking you to do? What's the advice? What should you do when it comes to this person? Yeah, you see, 4 of Swords and inner knowledge in reverse. I feel that you want this to be the one, and you want this, and you see again, poker face, right? Like here, it's the same thing, poker faces. There is deception going on. You can't see the truth. Maybe because you don't want to see it, you're not ready for it. Maybe because they are purposely lying to you. I just said that I don't see them being malicious, but could be for some cases they are. Maybe they are hurting you purposely, you know, because, I mean, some people are assholes. I mean, let's face it, it's like that. I mean, we all have been there, right? Haven't we? We all have been dealing with assholes. Let's just say it the way it is. I mean, not everyone is holy. Yeah, definitely not. Let's face it. And if you are in an abusive situation, if this person is currently coming, you know, like constantly coming to you, asking you for money and help and support and whatnot, then you should probably see the truth and do no longer lie to yourself, okay? And what should you do? Nothing. You should do nothing. Don't do a thing. Don't help them anymore. Don't you give them any more money, okay? Don't you take care of them. This is a mature person. They are adult enough they can take care for themselves, but as long as they constantly have people who are doing the job for them, they will probably never learn how to take care for them, because always someone is stepping in, starting with the mom, and then, like girlfriends always taking over the role of the caretaker and the one who's responsible. And as I said, being like this is a curse and a blessing. I'm not saying that this is a bad person, as in this person is criminal or stuff like that and they belong into jail or what. Of course, I'm not saying that. Yeah, but it could be that this person is simply not mature enough, at least not mature enough for you. Okay, because you come here to pick a card readings because you want something solid and serious and something committed. And this is nothing that you can get from this person. Okay, definitely not, and not yet. So, yeah, this is it. Attraction, back and forth. Yeah, there may be attraction and sex may be good and whatnot. But still, this person is not the one to be in a mature and long-term and committed and serious and healthy. Yeah, the key word here is healthy relationship. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. So, what's up with your person? Where they're at right now? What kind of person is it? 5 of Wands, 2 of Cups, and tell me. Knight of Wands. Could be a fire sign. Leo, Sag. Could be that they are very adventurous and fiery, someone who has a lot of power, maybe an athlete, someone who likes to go to the gym, someone who's strong, someone who likes to battle, someone who is all into, like comparing and competing. I do feel male energy, strong male energy. This is what I do see definitely here. And I tell you what, from all the 3 piles today, remember this is a timeless reading and energy can always shift and change and so, but from all the 3 piles today, this is the best pile. And this is, I don't know if you have heard the other ones. I hope not, because those pick a card readings, actually you are meant to choose only 1 pile. So I assume that you haven't listened to the other 2 piles. But what I can tell you, they haven't been so good. Let's say it like that, unfortunately. So I'm still sorry for all of the people who choose 1 or 2. But for you, this is something else. 2 of Cups is the soulmate card. We all know it, right? 2 of Cups is the soulmate card. This is, this could be the one. This could be the one. Do they have feelings for you? Yes, they have feelings. They have recognized you. They have seen you. You know what I mean? They are thinking about you. They are thinking about you, how it would be like with you, they are probably dreaming about you. I don't know how close you are already, how good you know each other already. I don't know your specific individual personal situation, which is different for everyone. Some of you are just asking for a crush. Others are asking for their coworker, their boss, a good friend of theirs. It's different for everyone, but I do see positive energy here. This is the best spread from all the 3 today. This is someone who is, I think, moving into your direction for sure. I would not be wondering if this person is going to text you, call you, pursue you in the nearest future. Okay? True love came out. True love came out. I feel that you are a little bit cautious. You probably have your guards up. When it comes to this person, maybe you can't believe it. Maybe you're like, okay, this is the first time I'm getting such a positive reading. I don't know, but I mean, you see it yourself, right? And I'm not making this stuff up here. You can Google the cards yourself. True love. This could be the one. Two of Cups. Knight of Wands. Yeah, speaking about moving forward in full speed, being passionate about stuff. So let's get some clarification here for you. Any other message that wants to come up regarding the person, the one that you are asking about today? I feel that you are probably not yet together. This is maybe why you are a little bit cautious and you have some doubts whether they could be the one for you or not. Maybe you've heard that, hey, they are with someone else, you know, and this is making you feel like, okay, if they are with someone else, how could it be the one for me then? But I tell you, the separation that you are in and the doubts, they will move away. We have conversations from heart to heart. So I feel that you guys will get closer together. Okay? Give it a little bit. Give it a little bit. It's not that, okay, you are listening today to this reading and tomorrow they are going to text you or call you. This is nothing that I can promise you. I would love to, but I can't. It would be also a little bit unrealistic, I think, for most of us. But I tell you that the potential, let me say it this way, the potential is there. The potential is there. This is also speaking about reconciliation. If you have been fighting with this person and this is why you are in a retreat right now, you know, not talking to each other, not being in touch with each other for the moment. And this is maybe why we have the watch for the warning signals here. But I can tell you reconciliation is coming, okay? Reconciliation is coming. You guys will reconcile and you will speak together again. You will communicate. You will get back in touch with each other. Any other advice from Spirit? Yeah, King of Cups. This is, okay, this card, why is this card always coming out? In all my readings, this card is coming out. Okay. You probably have heard me talking about this card. I will try to make it as short as possible. King of Cups is someone who is very distant, someone who has problems with offering their feelings. This is a very cautious person, someone who has their guards up. This is not about you, it's about them. You can't help it, you can't force it. They will come whenever they're ready to. And this may need a while. You may need a while until you made it through the barrier that they are having around them. And yeah, so this is the reason why you are probably like, okay, watch for the warning signals. I don't see them giving me any signs here. Okay, we are probably not talking to each other. And this person is definitely not showing me that they are into me and whatnot. But I tell you, once again, this is because of the character. This is how this person is. Inside themselves, they are fiery and they are passionate. And maybe they are living their passion in another field. Maybe when it's about their hobby or, as I said, you know, like with the 5 of Wands, you know, could be that they are very athletic, a fighter, maybe literally, you know, like into UFC or stuff like that. Maybe not. I mean, not everyone is into UFC and stuff like that. But this is someone who is living their fire in another field, but definitely not when it comes to feelings. But I tell you that secretively, this person feels something for you. And once again, I'm not saying, hey, you guys will marry and end up together forever, but hey, this could be the one. Remember, true love. Remember, conversations from heart to heart. See? So this is definitely good energy and potential, okay? The potential is there. Give them a little bit. They need a little bit until they are willing to open up. They are afraid, as much as you are probably afraid, yeah? But sooner or later, you guys will have the chance to speak to each other and to reveal your innermost feelings. And the universe will also help you a little bit here, okay? They will create situations, whether this is, like you guys being together in the lift, in the elevator, having a moment all by yourself, or other opportunities. I mean, sometimes it's the simple things, like the daily things. It's not like miracles happening overnight. It's the simple things, like with the elevator, things like that will happen, will take place. And, I mean, what you make out of it, okay, this again is up to you, right? It's not that the story is already written until the last chapter. You write the story. With every step you take, you are writing the story, and this is your co-writer, yeah? They have a word to say about the story as well. It takes two to tango, as we all know. If you don't know, now you know. It always takes two to tango. And if this person is a slow mover and someone who is a little bit cautious when it comes to feelings and not so open and whatnot, well, you have to take them the way they are, right? But the energy is good. So at least one pile. Whew. So yeah, this is it, you guys. I hope this helped a little bit, and I'm wishing you all the best. Feel free to contact me, ask me things. If you have topics and any wishes, readings that you want me to do, just let me know. Namaste. Bye.